I met Mr. Epstein in 1999. During the time I knew him, I saw him infrequently and probably no more than only once or twice a year. I have stayed in a number of his residences. At no stage during the limited time I spent with him did I see, witness, or suspect any behavior of the sort that subsequently led to his arrest and conviction.
You said you won't be silenced. He has been outspoken.
He knows what he's done, and he can attest to that. So
Can you repeat that?
he knows exactly what he's done, and I hope he comes clean about it.
According to deposition testimony from unsealed documents, Gouffre says she was directed to have sex with Prince Andrew and several powerful men, which the prince and these other men all deny.
Bang, bang. What's up, iCkEdMeL? How you guys doing? I wanted to give you a quick little update regarding the Jeffery Epstein situation. There was one night that I spent hours and hours and hours and was just taking me down a deep rabbit hole, and I just had to pull myself out of there. But the new update, Prince Andrew, he's been catching a ton of heat. There's a lot of documents that came out. There's documents that saying that he was supporting Epstein when he was first charged originally. There's the video where you see the girls walking out of Epstein's place, and Andrew is doing like this weird, like creepy wave. He's catching a ton of heat. Now, on Tuesday, there was a court hearing, and it's reported there was over 20 of Epstein's accusers there speaking and telling their story, because now he's deceased and, you know, he can't get charged. And the interesting thing, that one of the things that Epstein did was that he signed his finances and assets in a will 2 days before he was killed. I mean, before he committed suicide, right? He signed it over to a trust fund, and so I guess it's protected. And I don't know who's listed on that trust fund, but that's pretty crazy. That's how these big people move with money. Prince Andrew, he categorically denies this. I mean, what is he going to do, right? He's not going to say he did it. But the thing, what's interesting is that somebody came in his defense, some sort of source that news media outlets are naming. And in the one picture where his hand is around that chick's waist, they're saying that his fingers aren't usually that thick, so it can't be him. It seems like a desperate reach and attempt. But I mean, you already have this video of him. They're obviously associated, but the thing is too is, what can you prove though, right? That's the thing too. We can all feel how we feel and whatever, but what can you prove in court? Is she actually gonna be able to get justice? I'm not sure, unless this Maxwell person, which she's another interesting character that has a really deep-rooted history, and it seems like it's some sort of generational thing with her family and all that stuff. It's really dark. And I might have to go into that in a video, but that's gonna have to be for a whole separate video. But this woman, Maxwell, she's being accused of being like the pimp for Epstein. Like, she was the organizer and setting up all these girls and setting all the things up for all these chicks. It's really, really crazy. So what do you think about this situation? And the other thing too that I just want to mention in this video, I don't know if you guys heard of this story. I've been reading about it, listening to podcasts. North Fox Island. This happened over 40 years ago, and it has some eerie similarities to Jeffrey Epstein, and there's multiple characters and people involved. There was believed to be some sort of sex trafficking, sex ring, and there have been people that have come forward. The story of Francis D. Sheldon and North Fox Island has been tied to a series of unsolved child murders that occurred in the Detroit suburbs more than 4 decades ago. It was also associated to like some child trafficking, sex ring kind of thing. Really crazy stuff. And the thing is, this guy got away with it too. He just disappeared. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm rushing to try to get this video out tonight. I had to put my daughter to bed, and it's just kind of crazy when you look historically and the people that are involved in these kinds of incidents, and it just, some of the cruelest, horrible things that have been done to children are by some of the most wealthy and powerful people governing and controlling society.